Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a new series that's coming to the channel of Project Cars' career mode. I've not started this yet. Not too sure where to start, to be honest. I've done a few online videos if you've not seen them previously. I've started doing a Ginetta Cup Junior cars, and I've also done some Le Mans racing, and I've done like a first impressions with some Renault touring cars and a bit of Formula 1. So in the career I'm not too sure where to start. I don't really want to start on the go-karts. Mainly because I don't know the tracks, they'll be too tight, and I just don't like go-karts. So yeah, what I might do is I'm thinking I might start in the GT touring car class in Tier 5, just to avoid the Renault Cup cars, because I don't know if you've had the same problems when you've been playing this, or people that own this. The Renault Cup cars seem to be very tricky, or just difficult in some way to handle. I don't understand why or what it could be. But all the other cars I can handle, but the Cup cars of all things, they're the hardest for some strange reason. Or, you know, I don't know if it's just me, but it'd be good to know if anybody else is struggling with them as well. But yeah, so I'm going to start my career in the GT class in Tier 5. So we'll get into this. Sign my contract. Here we go. Oh, we're starting on the Ginetta Cups. This is what I've been driving recently, so I should be very familiar with this. This is good. Yeah, for people that don't know, the Ginetta Junior Cups cars are the well, they sort of go with the British touring car schedule. They're in between races, so when the British touring cars actually race, they're there as well. People that race them are aged between 14, I think 16 or maybe 18. I'm not too sure how it works, but yeah, it's a British class of small touring cars that go in between the British touring cars themselves. So they're very fun cars to drive, and if you ever get to watch them live as well, they're really fun to watch. Some very close racing. So yeah, we're back into the calendar now. I haven't really seen this yet, so it'd be quite interesting to see what's going on. We have the race engineer at the top with a message by the looks of it. And we also have a message from the team I've just made a contract with. So that's cool. Yeah, I'll go back. If we go to the calendar then, because the calendar I think is where you start the races from. What have we got? Ginetta G40 UK Challenge. Okay, fair enough. We'll start on this one. So where do we start? Simulate next. Oh, we've got to qualify. Okay. Let's have a look. Enter. I think it said Alton Park, which is a very good track. Really good track. Because again, they'll be showing the British tracks as well, the touring car tracks. So you've got like Alton Park, you've got Donington, you've got Brands Hatch, you've got Snetterton. You've got Silverstone as well, so there's quite a good variety of tracks in this series. So it should make for some very fun racing, because I do quite like these tracks. As we progress as well, obviously we'll go to the GT4 class next, which I think is more BMW M3s and stuff, and then the GT3 class I think is like the big M3s and all the SLS McLarens, Mercedes obviously. So yeah, it should be quite interesting to do. So we'll skip that woman talking because I don't really know what she's saying. I haven't got my volume loud enough to hear. Here we go. A good touch in this as well. I do like the whole pit commentary when you're like making a move or the weather's coming in. I think that's quite a good touch. But so yeah, we're going to get on with the qualifying session. We've got 10 minutes of qualifying.
Tyres and brakes are cold on this outlap. Just take it steady, get a feel for the track, and feel the car's setup.
Okay, yeah. That's what I've always seemed to do. For some reason, I always try to go too hard in the first lap, because most games you're sort of, well, to be honest, most games you don't do qualifying sessions, and you haven't really got the effect of cold tyres. I mean, look at this. This is, oh, okay, that's bad. I'm glad this is my flying lap. It's probably because of the fact, like I say, my tyres are actually really cold, and I'm carrying 44.5 litres, if not more, of fuel. So the car is extremely heavy for what it should be. It's going to let him pass as well. It's the flying lap, it doesn't really matter too much because we're all sort of not on a lap time just yet. First laps don't count. So that's not a bad corner there. I might go into the inside view for this. Sort of the one between the seats, the camera there. That's quite a cool little camera, like a TV camera as such. Okay, is it getting darker? That's what it looks like as well. It might just be the weather changing. I do like the weather effects in this, they're absolutely phenomenal. Really good. The rain does make a huge difference. It's like you put it on light rain and all you get is like a bit of spray, water effects on the screen, and the track just gets a little bit wet. But you put it in full storm and you can't see an absolute sodding thing, like 2 foot in front of your face. So they've really done really well on making the weather on this game. It's really good. So I think we're approaching the end of our first flying lap. Brake for this corner. Forgot that was there. We have one more. I thought it was on this corner up here that we're coming to, which is a huge mistake. Okay. So final corner before the straight. We go to like a little downhill section. And then we shoot up to the left onto the finish line to start our lap time. So I'm going to shoot into the inside view for this. Extremely detailed cockpits as well. They're really, really good. Okay, it's a flying lap. I don't want, sorry, qualifying lap. I don't want to make too many mistakes in this. I've got to overtake cars obviously because I've got a quicker lap time. Don't want to get held up behind traffic. There he is in my mirror now. I feel a bit safer. There we go, much better. Because I've got warmer tyres now. All that one lap makes a difference, and I've lost a little bit of fuel as well, so the car's a bit lighter. Be interesting to see what kind of lap time we get. Oh, he's going to try and take me on the inside there, I see in the mirror. Not happening, son. This is a very tricky chicane. It's very deceiving. You think you can go through it really quick on the first turning, but the second turning is just so tight. Same with this one as well. You want to cut the corner a little bit to collect the curb, but you really can't. Because on the first one you got like a raised lip, and on the second bit there's a huge old tyre wall. So you can't really not cut the corner, but collect the curbs as such. Right, so currently I'm running in 20th place, but that's because we haven't got a lap time yet. It's a very quick track. I like this track. Very suitable for these cars. Down to second. Power down. Onto the start straight. So let's see what time we get. Be interesting to see. Oh, I've got first place for the minute. That's pretty good going. Oh, should I do this? Should I do this? Keep your foot down, keep your foot down, don't back out. Oh, I should have backed out. That's just ruined my lap time and his lap time. God damn it. How long we got left? 4 minutes to this lap, so this isn't going to be too good this lap. I might have enough time to get another lap in. What a mistake. See, that's what you don't want to do in a qualifying session. You get too involved in a race. You don't need to, because it's not a race. It's just lap times. This guy is not leaving me alone though. He's stuck up on the right hand side of me. Which means I can't come across on the racing line, because I knew he was there. I think he's a bit pissed that I overtook him. Shouldn't be doing it here either, the fucking chicane. He's got the inside line again, so I'm going to have to let him through. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he cut the corner. Now the blue and white one's catching me again. Yeah, we should have time for one more lap, I reckon. I see we're catching up on another back marker as well. I got my braking line a bit wrong there. That other guy's going to take me on the inside if I'm not careful. Okay, so brake for this corner down to 4th, maybe 3rd. I'm glad that curb was there. Someone just flew off his car and hit mine. That's nice of him. Down to 2nd, okay. Right, now don't get involved in any racing, because now I can get a very quick lap time, I reckon. My tyres are at the optimum temperature now. My fuel is a bit lighter, so it's even better. I got another quick lap time, 2 minutes 7.1. That's with a crash at the beginning. I just don't want to get too close to this guy, but I also want to keep my time up. Whee! Oh, fuck a doodle do. And that's what happens if you collect too much curb. It drags you straight onto the grass. And that is pretty much my qualifying session over now, because it's a 1 minute, that's a 2 minute 7 lap, and there's only 2 minutes 37 left of the session. So I reckon I'll finish this lap, but it will get me halfway around the next lap and it will finish. I was trying too hard there. I don't know why I was trying too hard. I've already got first place. But I think it's just the principle, because I could have beaten my lap time again. Getting used to that chicane now. It's quite hard which way to position your car into it, because you want to get it right for the first corner and collect that bit of curb, but you also want to chuck it straight into the next bit and collect the outside curb as you exit. Oh, and that's the tyre wall. That won't be the first time that happens. Okay, I've got suspension damage. My car turns right on its own if I leave the steering alone. Look at this. How bad is that? Oh, okay, we've done something huge to this car now. It's not, the left side isn't gripping at all. Something's happened to it big time. I'm gonna have to go into the pits. Don't know why I'm pitting with like 1 minute and 20 left, but you know. I'll just stay out, I think, actually. Sorry, I'll cancel the pits. Doesn't seem worth it really, does it? I think I affected the clutch or the gearbox in that as well. Because something, it's not revving as high, as quick. Fourth gear is really long for some reason. The drifting to the right thing is not good either. Just flicking the stick left to try, because I'm using the controller and not a steering wheel for this. So yeah, flicking the stick left to try and make it drive in a straight line is quite tricky. Whee! It wants to take me off the track. It just wants to shoot right every time. Oh, we're getting close. That was close to the edge of the track there. 15 seconds left of the session. Oi! There we go. Overcorrected too much. So 4 seconds and the time board should come up. There we go. So I did finish with... Oh, I got second place at the end of that. Somebody did beat me by 200ths of a second. That's bloody irritating, isn't it? So here we go. That's the qualifying session over with. What is this we're doing now? Practicing? Or is it 2 qualifying sessions? It looks like another qualifying session. The detail in these cockpits, oh my god. So that was second overall for that qualifying time there. So now I'm in the second qualifying phase. Another 10 minutes. Only 8.5 litres in the car now of fuel. But I've got to remember it's cold tyres again, so very slow on this lap. Otherwise I'm going to lose it and stack it straight away. It appears the time of day has changed as well. It's sort of a bit brighter, so I'm guessing it's like mid-afternoon. Just trying to scrape the tyres across the surface of the track without going off too much. Just to get some heat in them. Because there is no heat in them at the minute at all. As you can see, the bottom right side of the corner where my gear is in the speedo, there's 4 blue boxes. That's the tyres. Ideally, I want them to be like a bright green. Back end wasn't agreeing with the front end there. That was quite worrying. Down to second, collect this curb. There we go. Missed his tyre wall. Don't want to do that again. The guy behind me is extremely quick. He has caught me up. Down to third for this corner if I remember rightly. It is indeed. There we go. Power down, collect the curb on the outside. Braking down to second. Okay, so that's the flying lap done. If I can do another lap like that, I'm going to be in for a good lap time. Cool. Don't know why I keep looking back. I've got a mirror. I keep forgetting I've got a mirror. One that actually works. It's not just a blurred block of nothing. Like you get in most games these days. It's force of habit, I think. Keep it in 5 but lift. There we go. And down to second. And he said third. That would have been a mistake. Would have been in the fucking grandstands. Second gear, get the chicane right, missed the tyre wall, collected the curb perfectly there. Now we've got the run up down to the chicane again. I like this chicane, it's quite a good one. If you get it right and don't do what I did in that last session. Oh, I'm going to do it again. God, that was close. I turned left under braking for some reason. Okay, that's really affected my time there. I can now see 2 cars in my rear view as well, so they're getting close. That wasn't an ideal thing to happen there. There's me saying the chicane was good. There we go, collected the curb again on the outside, just on the runoff. Down to second gear again. Collect the outside curb. There we go, right. This will be a lap time, but because of that instant and that second chicane back there, I don't think it'd be quite a quick one. I'm thinking about 4th, if that. Okay, I didn't get a position, I'm still 20th. Okay, that's not good. I'm guessing because I ran off onto the grass, it discounted my lap time. So I've really got to push this one, so I'll make sure I get a lap time in. Otherwise I'll be starting 20th for some strange reason. There we go, onto the runoff again. You don't want to collect too much of that curb coming off because it's quite a high curb, so it'll bounce you across the track. There we go, let's see if I can do the next chicane like I did that one. Oh my god, I clenched a little bit there. That tyre wall was getting extremely close to me there. Actually flinched a little bit. Got this corner spot on this time. There we go. Straight onto the curb. Perfect. Down to second gear. Onto the curb again. This should be a very good lap time. There's first place, the 2 minutes 2.0. That's cool. So that's a first place finish at the minute and a second place finish, unless somebody else crosses the line and beats my time. Whoa, something happened to the brakes there. Don't know what quite happened. Lost a little bit of grip turning in. I don't know what that was about. Could have been something to do with the fact I lifted and put the brakes on. I'm not too sure. I have to make up for it in this corner. Still got 2 minutes 37 left of this lap, so I'm going to finish this lap and then it'll probably put me like maybe around the first 3 corners before it goes into the scoreboards again. Heavy on the braking, down to second. Oi, there we go. The back end's getting a bit skitty. I'm not too sure why. The tyres look fine. The insides of the tyres are a brighter colour. The tread's a bit of a darker colour. Collect the curb. There it is. Oh, too much. I was on the grass there. And down to second as quick as I can. Left it a little bit later that time so I can get more out of the corner. Yeah, that was 2 seconds slower that lap time. That was bad. And this lap isn't going to count because I'm not going to finish this lap before the qualification time run down. Whoa, okay, and that's what you don't want to do. That corner seems to keep tricking me out. I'm not too sure why. That corner's a great corner. I love that one. Got that a little bit wrong. I put the power on too early, so I did back on the brakes again, and then it just shot me left again. Perfect. See, I keep forgetting the runoff on that curb back there is very wide. So I could have gone around that corner in third gear and put the power down a bit earlier. Qualifying session over, this is the final lap, okay. So I do get to finish this time, so this should be a bit quicker, I'm hoping. There's the curb, bit bumpy. Late on the braking again. Turning earlier. Collect the curb. This feels like quite a quick time, but it's even slower than my last lap. But I've got first place, so we can't complain. But only just. Here we go then, so it's a sprint race, here we go. What the hell's going on here? Is this another... No, it's the race. I thought it was a qualifier again. I was about to cry. So first place grid start, out of 20 cars. Daunting much. Rev up, don't miss the gear. There we go. Jump into first. I'm going to try and stay out as front as long as I can. Get a gap into the first corner. Cold tyres though, so I've got to be careful again. Time of day has changed. It's now late afternoon by the looks of it. The sun's a bit lower. So going into fourth. Going to keep this nice and slow this time. There we go. Well, I'm putting quite a good gap away from the front. Into sixth. I wouldn't usually do this, but sixth gear it is. I don't think I'll be doing it again. It's a bit skitty. Down to second. Power on. I see the grid behind me. Okay, they've got quite close. Down to second for this chicane. Collecting the curb on the way out, and the blue car's got even closer. How is that possible? Okay, they're quite close now. It's only a 2-lap race, so all I've got to do is stay out in front for 2 laps. He's going to try and take me on the inside. Look how close he's got. That was brave. If he tried to take me on the inside there, I'd have gone straight into the outside tyre wall. There we go. Powered it into the corner before he did, so I've got another little gap again. Down to fourth, keep it nice and slow. Power on now. Collect the curb on the way out. Late braking down to second again. Perfect. I guess that's probably about a half a second split I've got behind the guy in second. Okay, so it's one second gap I've got. Extending that by a little bit. I can't see him in the mirror anymore properly. Down to fourth, keep it nice and slow again. If this corner catches me out in this race, I will not be happy. There we go. Keep it in fifth this time, I think. Sixth was a bit bad. It was a bit bouncy in the last lap, so I'm playing it safe. The grid seemed to catch me in this second sector. They're not as close as they were in the last lap, so that's good to see. Down the second as late as I dare. Going for the corner, chuck it in third, power down as soon as I get to here. Now. Seven seconds up on my lap time that last lap as well. Alright, slowly into fourth. Much better. Collect the curb again. Oh, didn't need to that time. Good. And then late into second. Nearly powered too early there. The back end was getting a bit round. And this is the finish line. There we go. And that finish line, 2 minutes 1 second. That was quicker than any qualifying session I had. That's awesome. So we're going to continue. Alton Park, 36 points. Not too bad. I'll take those. Every point counts. Guarantee I won't be as lucky in the next lap. Next race even, sorry. Fair enough, okay. So we have to make a pit stop in this one. And I think it's reverse grid by the looks of it. Or unless I'm starting fourth. No, I'm starting at the back. It's reverse grid. Okay. Power down. Go on the left side of him, but I want to be in the inside corner of this corner coming up. 2 cars on the right of me. Fully aware they're there. Just going to come across slowly, keep it in the third gear. Tyres are nice and warm. Sun's got bloody low though. Keep it in fourth. Do not change up to fifth this time because the grid seems to be, until the grid's split up a little bit, it's going to be tricky. And there's 5 laps, so I've got plenty of time. Go through the middle of these two maybe? No, we're going the same speed. That's not going to happen, is it? Yeah, I knew he was going to come back through. Alright, down brake into second. Guy behind me nearly went straight into the back of me then. That was crazy. There's a position. He's in the mirror, so let's go. That's 8th place. Don't know what position I started, actually. Can't see a bloody thing. Oh, there's the chicane. Okay, that's going to catch me out big time. If I jump in first place, I'm not going to see. Where the hell's he going? Come on, I need to be in the top 6, ideally. To be with some good points. Down to second. I'm trying to catch these guys, so I'm trying to leave my braking as late as possible. There we go. Okay, going to try and take this guy on the inside up here. Unless he closes it. Yes, he has. He's closed the gap. Oh no, he's gone wide again. Okay. Problem is now he's got the inside for the next corner. There he is. I just see him on the back end of my mirror there. Just come into shot. Try and take this guy as well. I think we're clear. We are. Shooting down to second gear again. Trying to leave it as late as possible. So that's 6th place. That's a good position to be. I wouldn't mind finishing here if that was the case.
Okay, we've got a little bit of pressure from the guy behind, so maybe time to start covering the inside line.
Okay, so the guy in the blue car I just overtook didn't really like me taking his position, so we're going to try and fight it back and put on the pressure. Need to shoot this back down to 4th now. There we go. Might take this yellow car here. Oh, I've run wide. That's a shame. I could still take him though. I do it on the inside. Back down to put the dab of the brakes on, lift it, keep on the curb. I think I've got him. Down the second gear. So that's up into 5th. Try and take this guy on the chicane maybe. No, maybe not. He's going way too quick. There's only room for one car around that chicane. And he got some time on me there. Okay, so they are gaining time. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, no, there we go. That was a perfect corner, so I'm now catching the guy in front. Perfect. Take him on the inside here. I've got to go in for my tyre change here, so this will be interesting. Fingers crossed I can come back out in 4th place. Where's the pit entrance? I've never been on the pits in this one. Okay, they're here somewhere. On the right, there we go. Oh, the son of a bitch overtook me. Okay, so we're going for the tyre change. Quite a few cars have come in and a few have stayed out. Come on, I need to leave before those guys leave. Come on. Longest pit in the world. I've got these 3, that's good. But I'm in 15th. That's really bad. I was in 4th. So what I need to do is put the pressure down on this. I've got cold tyres, but I need to make as much ground as I can to try and levitate people as they pit now, so I might be able to get back up into 4th place. Keep it in 4th. Keep the tyre. Oh, the tyres are nice and warm. That's cool. Not grippy though. Alright, come on. Keep it in fifth, keep it wide, lift off a little bit. Might put my lights on in a second. It's getting a bit dark. Okay, so that's second gear. I can't see a sodding thing. That sun is really low. Hidden behind the mirror at the minute. That was quite handy, actually. Now I can't see the chicane. It's here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Down a second for the chicane again. Nearly forgot about this chicane then. I was looking at the cones in front of me. Would have been a disaster. The guys behind have caught me up as well, I've just noticed in the mirror. They had quite a reasonable pit time as me then. Alright, chuck it down to fourth. Nice and steady. Power down, put my lights on. Perfect corner. Right, the people are pitting up in front, so let's see what positions we can get back here. And hopefully nobody darts out the pit lane ahead of me. Come on, that's a lot of positions, but I can't see the position yet because I'm still looking where I'm going. Up into 9th, 8th. So I've got 4 cars to overtake. Sorry, 3 cars to overtake to get back to the position I was in. Chuck it into 4th. Keep it nice and steady. Good thing is they're on colder tyres than me now, so I've got more grip. I've got the advantage. And I'm carrying less fuel as well, because I didn't put a refuel on. Power, there we go. Sun's got a bit lower this time. You can see it just popping out the back of the mirror there. Alright, okay, come on. I've got 1 lap left after this bit's finished to try and get my positions back. Good corner. I like doing that bit of corner. That's good. Get it right and you're absolutely fine to carry on. Up in this sector as well. That's good. Alright, slowly into 4th. Keep the power half in. Now power down. Going for second place. Second gear, sorry. Wish I was second place. Come on. I don't want your slipstream. I just want to overtake you. Down to 4th. Try and take him on this set of corners maybe, but I might wait until after this gear 4 corner that's at the bottom on the left. Wait until the straight. Here we go. Power down. Let's try and get this guy. Use the slipstream. Let's go for it. Fucker hit me. I don't believe it. Turned into the side of my car. I think he's still on the inside of me as well. I can hear him, but I can't see him. There he is. God. How the hell am I in second? Oh, the people in... They must have put on that last lap. I'm in second place. So that's first place in front of me. My teammate's in 5th. Awesome. Chuck it into second quick. I want to catch this bloke in first. There's only a couple of corners left. But I don't think I'm going to do it. 4 corners left. I think he's managed to get the distance on me. That's him there. I want to get him, but it's not looking likely. Maybe one more lap I'll have him, but I'm going to have to settle for second here, I think. Into fourth. Keep it nice and gentle. Power down. Go, go, go. Come on. Nah, I can't catch him. He's 2 seconds in front of me. There's no way. Ah, one more lap out of that first place there. That's disappointing. Can't complain though. First and second in the last 2 races. And continue. So that's put me 31 points, but I'm now... What does that mean? I'm on 68 points. That's cool. Person behind me is on 53. And that's Alton Park over with by the looks of it. Fantastic. So yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, I'll leave the video there. I'm going to do this a race at a time for this series. So the career, you'll be going through the career with me as I play it. So that was Alton Park done, the 2 qualifying sessions and the race. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously leave some likes because it really helps. Subscribe if you want to see some more of these videos. I've also mentioned in previous videos when I put these Project Car videos out that I'll be releasing some dates for community races at some point. So if you're a racer that wants to try and find some decent guys to race with, follow my Twitter in the link below in the description. Send me a message and we'll organise some community race dates, okay? So thanks for watching and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.